What's up, guys? It is Sons of the Abyss Gaming, as always, bringing you another video, and today we're going to play some Fallout 76. Can't wait to jump into it. I got to play one day of the beta. I will play the rest, so I will have more footage coming out. But I did play for 3 hours, so I got a little bit of footage to show you some cool things I discovered. Can't wait to get into it. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into the video. Alright, as you can see, we're in the character creation. I only had a few hours at this point to play, so I just hurried up, finished my character, named them, and I wanted to get out there and explore as much as I can, get as much footage within the 3 hours. I will be playing the rest of the beta, so expect a lot more footage to come out, and I will show you the character creation fully. Here we go, we're starting off in Vault 76, and the first impression I get, I love it. I like the look of it. I can already tell how much detail is put in this game just from this first room. You got your terminals to explain how you were there and everything. I will have a full video out with my full gameplay, but this is just my impressions, so I'm not going to read anything or anything like that. I did find a little holotape video game. I love the fact that they still have that. That's so cool. I can't wait to find more of those. That's what I love Fallout for, really, is the exploration and the little secrets you can find. Which is one of the reasons I love playing Fallout games. Is those little hidden things, even the bobbleheads and stuff like that, which you can find bobbleheads, which I did find one, which I will show you later in the video. And I'm saying which too much, my bad. Got that Pip-Boy. You can get different skins for your Pip-Boy, which is really cool. Anyways, what I was saying about people hating on Fallout 76, I mean, they can hate on it, I guess, because it doesn't have the NPC characters. But it doesn't feel like it needs to with these backstories. That's not what this game is. It's a survival game with a Fallout feel. Well, I mean, actually it's a Fallout game with a survival feel, but a heavy emphasis on the survival aspect, and it's really cool, to be honest. I love it. Anyways, we're gonna jump in here, talk all these robots, which are actually very funny. Had me freaking laughing my ass off. Cavendish. Go over here and take some building supplies. Hingington. Who does that remind you of? Come up the stairs, grab the party hat. We're almost outside. Take the campsite, which I can't wait to start building settlements and see how that works. Not settlements, but just your base. Because if I build my base, like a nice base, I put time and effort into it, and then it just deletes when I log off, I will be upset. I won't like that, but I'm about to head outside right now. This game looks gorgeous in my opinion. Like, seeing it right here doesn't do it justice. If you're in the game, if you're playing the game, it's a little different and it looks a lot better. I love it. I was surprised of how well it looked. When I watched people play the beta, I didn't think it was going to look that great. It surpassed my expectations, that is for sure. I love the map too, by the way. And like I said before, I will have more gameplay, a lot more within the next 4 days or so, so expect that. So if you're excited for that, go ahead and hit that subscribe for me. And we're going to go over here real quick and talk to Pennington. I'm going to show you what it's like when you complete a challenge, what you get from it. As you can see in the lower left hand corner, I just got 10 atoms, which is awesome. Atoms is the currency for microtransactions in this game, and you complete these challenges at a substantial rate pretty quickly, and you get a good amount, 10 to 20 atoms every time, and I'm sure it goes up higher than that for harder challenges. So honestly, it's not that bad. Now I'm gonna have to wait to after the full launch to actually review this game, because they might change it on us like Battlefront kind of did. But they don't want it to be like Battlefront 2. Bethesda is smart. They're behind some of the greatest games in history, so we've got to trust them. Well, we don't have to trust them, but I think we should, because, well, let's just give them respect. They gave us so many quality games. We might as well put our trust in them and see what they can put out. They want to try something different? Let's let them. Let's see how it comes out. I'm excited to where this game can go, because I think this game is pretty good and it has a lot of potential, if you ask me. Of course it's buggy. It's a beta, first of all, and they said it's gonna be buggy. They know it's buggy. It's Bethesda, for God's sake. We all know it's buggy, but it's never stopped us from having fun in Skyrim or Fallout. It never stopped us before, so we might as well move on with it like it's a Bethesda game, like we all do with all the other games. You know what I mean? This game gets a lot of hate, and I just kind of doesn't piss me off, but it's a little agitating, because If you're a true Elder Scrolls fan or a Fallout fan, you're not gonna hate this game. It's the minds behind the Elder Scrolls. All the side stories, all the background stories, they are great. They are phenomenal. Except right here, for instance, I'm not gonna just talk good about Bethesda. I will show the bad things. This water right here, honestly, looks like crap. They could have done a lot better on the water. This is just one body of water, so I could be wrong. There could be better bodies of water out there. This could just be like a little swamp. But that's one thing I don't like, but that's just a little thing. This game is so good otherwise. Like, I have so much fun. I feel like I'm playing a Bethesda game. I know this isn't Fallout 5. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a survival game. They wanted to try something different, and it worked. The Fallout universe is perfect for a survival game if you think about it. It's just a perfect setting for it. So they wanted to do it, and I give them props because they did it right. This is good. The progression in this game is what drives you forward. The backstories is just a little cherry on top, you know what I mean? It's awesome. And I can't wait to dive even deeper because I'm sure there's a lot of things out there that has yet to be discovered. This is Bethesda. Secrets are woven into the foundation of this game. I guarantee that. I guarantee this what this game is about. Easter eggs. It's all about the discoveries you can find. And now you can do it with friends. It's a good game. It's cool. It's a good idea, and I'm glad they did it. I mean, would I love to have a new Fallout game? Hell yeah, I would love to have a Fallout 5. But they didn't do that. So we got to take this game for what it is. And I like it. I'm taking it for what it is. I'm going to play it all the time. I can already tell. This is going to be one of the main games I'm going to start to do videos on. So expect a lot more content and a lot more boring commentary like this on it. Now I know people are kind of worried because it was a beta that's scheduled 2 weeks before the game actually comes out. And that kind of worries people. But look how fast they're updating it. I think they really are ready. I think they know what they have to be prepared to do. And I think they're doing it. They're updating the game pretty quickly, and it's kind of impressive, to be honest. And don't get me wrong, I had my suspicions too about when I first heard about it. I was more excited than disappointed because I love survival games and I love RPGs. And this is a survival game inside the Fallout universe, so that just got me hyped up. See what I mean about completing challenges really quickly though? As you've been watching this, you saw me complete like 4 challenges, and that was within the first 20 minutes of starting the game. Here's a cooking station. I didn't really mess around with crafting too much. I just did what they told me to do for the quest up there in the upper right hand corner. And luckily they gave me all the materials right there, so I didn't have to go out and wander around and waste my precious beta time trying to find these materials, which was very nice. I also really like the weather effects. They look really cool. Mr. Farmhand. That's an enemy from Fallout 4 at one of the settlements, if I remember correctly. But anyways, the weather effects look really good. I like the atmosphere. And the wildlife you find, there's actually a good variety. Like here's a raid stag doe, which is a deer with 2 heads because of the radiation. I also found a cat. I found rats. I found squirrels. I found possums. And that's just a few. So I'm sure there's a lot more in there. So the variety is there. The variety of creatures are there, so the variety of enemies I'm expecting are there. Now this was a little disappointing. I came across a few doors I couldn't go in, but I'm sure that will change maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not surprising for a Fallout game, but I was expecting, since it is a survival sandbox game, which that's what it feels like to me, that you would be able to go inside almost every place. But again, that's just a little tiny con out of a whole pool of pros, so no big deal. Here, see, this is what I'm talking about. This area is pretty cool. I like it. Look at the shadow casting. The shadow casting is great. I found my first player. This is the first guy I stumbled upon. I couldn't fight him yet because I wasn't level 5. You have to be level 5 to take it off pacifist mode, which is pretty cool. It's nice. Right here is an example of how cool their world building is, and just how their locations have the coolest backstories. It doesn't matter where it is. This guy died during the apocalypse because the bombs went off when he was trying to work out and they fell on him. There's a lot more to that story in the holotapes, but I will play those in my next video that I will just be discussing gameplay. I know this video has been basically just discussing how good the game is and how we should give Bethesda a chance. Well, I'm doing that for a reason, because a lot of people are worried and a lot of YouTubers are making people worried. they shouldn't be, because if you're a Fallout fan, you will like this game. I don't care who you are. If you like Fallout, for the reasons most people like Fallout, the progression, the storytelling, even though there's no NPC characters to conversate with, it's still really cool. And if you pay attention, the stories are actually a lot better. And there's a lot more of them. There's probably going to be a lot more secrets. This world is huge. Multiple environments. It looks freaking fantastic. I know I just sound like I'm praising the game, but I just like it that much, and I can't wait to jump in and play it more. Like, every location I discover, I'm like, what is this? What could have happened here? Maybe there's a secret place around here, and I'll usually look around, and most of the time you will actually find out there's a secret there, and there's something to be found, and it's really cool. That aspect of the game is what a lot of Fallout fans are fans of, you know. There's cool little secrets they just woven into the game without anyone knowing, and sometimes it takes years and years for people to find those. Like, it's crazy. Mr. Messenger, he's here. He's pretty cool. I guess he's part of a quest. There's another player that just ran past me. I'm sure if I was off pacifist mode, I'd have people coming up and trying to hit me. But I didn't find any toxic players, but I only played for 3 hours, and this is just the beta. I'm sure on full release, we'll have a whole clan of people just coming in trying to ruin your day. But apparently it's not a big deal. You can actually block players, I believe, from the map. You can actually block them, which is pretty cool. I think that means that you won't see them, or they won't be able to hurt you. I'm not sure. I haven't explored more of that, but I will in the coming videos. So expect that. And if you do like this video, please smash that like button into the abyss for me to let me know you guys are really about this Fallout 76 content, and I will keep driving it out, and I will have more unique things, not just me praising this game. I know this is kind of boring commentary. Stick with me. I will have a lot better content out really soon. I'm just going over the basics. I just want to touch with you guys and see what you thought. Let me know down in the comments below if you like this game or not. I want to know what you thought. Oh, here's the microtransaction store real quick. They don't have much in it, but what they do have is kind of cheap and kind of cool. I only have 100 atoms at this point, but I did get up to 250. Now that Nuka-Cola stash, that's really awesome. I'm excited for that. And they have emotes, and I'll show that more in depth in my next video as well. Now, one of my favorite things to find in Fallout 4 are the bobbleheads, of course, and I actually got lucky enough to find one in the bathroom inside a urinal. And this one specifically gave me plus 30% damage with explosives for 1 hour, so it is a limited time use, but that really isn't a big deal as long as you can find more than one of the same type. It's for balancing purposes, obviously. And right here, the lighting, I just want to say, looks awesome. I know I said that at the beginning of the video, but I'm really impressed visually. Like, the draw distance right here is really good. Like, it impresses me for a Bethesda title. And at this point, I had about 5 minutes left on my timer, so I stumbled upon this little military training course, which I thought was pretty cool, and I'm trying to pass it. And this first section was pretty easy, but after this first section, as you'll see, is a second section, and it's pretty hard to do, and I couldn't do it in time, since I only had about 3 minutes when I was trying to complete the second section. Otherwise, I would have completed it for you guys, because I did get the hang of it right here. I know how to do it, so next time I will show me completing the course. But the coolest thing about this whole thing is this tower right here. This is how I discovered this course. I was just exploring, you know, trying to look for some cool stuff. I stumbled upon this body laying on the ground, and I looted it, and I looked up, and there's a big tower next to him. And I looked all the way to the top, and there's an entryway. I was like, man, I wish there was some way I can get up there. So I looked around for the door. I couldn't find one. I was like, really, Bethesda? You're not going to put a way so I can get up there? Okay, whatever. Moved on, started exploring. Well, the joke was on me, because all I had to do was explore a little bit, and I found that cool training course. And I just find that really cool, and evidence of how good the world building is in this game. And I'm excited to get in and see what else I can find for you guys in the showcase. So if you guys did like this video, please smash that like button into the abyss for me. Make sure you're subscribed for more content. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every day when my videos come out. I will have a lot more Fallout videos coming out. Quality videos, not just me talking with boring commentary. Trust me, it will be entertaining. So make sure you are subscribed. Again, thank you for joining me. I'm glad you wasted time with me today. And as always, I'm Sons of the Abyss Gaming. I'm checking out. I'll see you in the next one.